Big box came today with this, but it had to refrigerate. So then I found out that I should not administer this cold. So I took it out, and my Siri had informed me that an hour has passed. So it should be room temperature now. There's a PDF, and the PDF says that you need to read these instructions before you start using xolair prefilled syringe, and each time you get a refill. So the syringe has parts, and I'm going to unpeel it so I can find the parts. So I'm not going to be able to do it if I can't touch it because I can't see all the parts. All right, plunger, expiration date. Really? March 2022. And then these plastic things are called nothing. And then the purple part is called the needle shield wings. Do not touch because this may release the needle shield early. And then after use, there is a zigzag that's called the needle shield extended and locked. I guess it's the spring here. Hopefully it'll go back. All right, you're gonna need alcohol swabs, sharps disposal container, and bandage. And I have two because I'm gonna have two, one on each side, and sharps disposal, alcohol wipes. And page 3, choose the correct dosage. I have the purple, it's 150 each, and one on each side. Keep going. How should I store it? Keep the unused pre-filled syringe in the original carton and store the carton in the refrigerator. Do not remove from its original carton during storage. Do not freeze. Do not freeze if it was frozen. And there is latex on the rubber cap for allergies. Take the carton containing the syringes out of the refrigerator. If your dose requires you to give more than one injection, take all the cartons out at the same time. And number 2, check the expiration date. Oh, God. This one has to be on the carton. Pardon me. Let's behave now. Looking for month, day, year. Oh, yeah, it's the piece I tore off, isn't it? Okay, it's the piece I tore off. La 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 la, la 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 la. All right, post your questions so far if you have any. I'm going to try to stab myself today, if possible, twice. We checked the expiration date. It didn't pass March 22. Place the carton on a clean, flat surface. Set aside the carton for 15 to 30 minutes so the pre-filled syringe can warm up on its own to room temperature. Leave it in the box to protect from light. Do not speed up the warming process. Next page. Page 5 out of 14. Preparing the injection. Open the carton. Wash your hands. Take the blister pack out of the carton. Check the expiration date. Okay, preparing for the injection. Inspect the pre-filled syringe closely. I did. Found all the parts, moving or otherwise. Check the syringe. The medication should be clear and colorless to pale brown. If the medicine does not look, skip page. Choose the site. Front, back, arm. Oh, arms is caregiver use only, and belly is available to me, and that's where I was taught to do it. So, if you're giving yourself the injection, you can inject into the front and middle of the thighs, blah, blah, blah. Do not inject within the 2-inch area directly around your belly button. Obviously, we go on the too fatty sides. Do not inject into moles, scars, bruises. I'm not going to keep that. And don't inject through clothing. Preparing for the injection. Wipe the injection site with an alcohol swab in a circular motion. And let air dry for 10 seconds. Swab, 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 swab. This is the swab test. I asked for extra large because I can't maneuver a small one anymore. 2 small ones. Let's do it with dyspraxia, with no use of my fingers. Okay, let's make sure. Clean, wait for air 10 minutes, hold the syringe. Okay, this is the part that I'm gonna need help with. I've already chosen the site. I'm gonna do the left abdomen. Okay, letting it dry. Do not twist the needle cap. Do not hold, push, or pull the plunger while you remove the needle cap. Do not touch the needle or let it touch any surface after removing the needle cap. Throw away the needle cap in the regular trash. Do not recap the needle. There may be one or more small air bubbles in the syringe. This is normal and you should not try to remove the air bubbles. You may also see a drop of liquid at the end of the needle, and this is also normal and will not affect the dose. Use your other hand and gently pinch the area of the skin that was cleaned. Hold the pinched skin together tight. Pinching the skin is important. Continue holding the pre-filled syringe. This is more than 10 seconds since the alcohol instruction, and it's on the next page. Continue holding the syringe by the center and use a quick dart-like motion to insert the needle all the way into the pinched skin at an angle between 45 degrees to 90 degrees as shown. It is important to use the correct angle to make sure medication is delivered under the skin into the fatty area. Do not touch the plunger while inserting the needle. Do not insert the needle through clothing. Hold the syringe tightly in place and do not change the angle of the injection or insert the needle again after the needle is inserted. You should not move and should avoid sudden movements when giving the injection. Slowly inject all of the medicine by, $1,000,000 question, gently pushing the plunger all the way down until the needle shield wings are pushed apart. You must press the plunger all the way down to make sure that the full dose of medicine gets injected. You must have a Ph.D. to continue with the home administration of this medication. If the plunger is not fully pressed, the needle shield will not extend to cover the needle when it is removed. But you didn't tell me to remove the needle shield. Oh yeah, you did tell me not to recover it. Let's go back. Yes, because you have to remove the cover, inject, stay put, don't move. Depress the plunger all the way down. No, press it to make sure that the full dose goes in. They don't tell you how fast. And these wings will pop open gently. Release the plunger and allow the needle to be covered by the needle shield, which is the coil. If the needle is not covered by the shield, carefully remove the pre-filled syringe from the skin and throw away the pre-filled syringe in sharps disposal. There may be a little bleeding. You may require to throw away. All right, so I'm just going to stare at this picture and going with the other alcohol because it's been more than 10 seconds. Let's just do this. And this is the first one. I'll take your comments and into consideration. Thanks, Courtney, for watching. We're going to gently remove the... Didn't they say to remove the cap? Hold the syringe and pull the needle cap straight off with the other hand. Hold it like that. Use the other hand to pinch the area of the skin. Go inside. There, I felt it go in. Start gently pushing. Spring is not moving. The wing caps didn't open. It's still moving very slowly down. And I think at the end it's just going to pop the coil. That's my imagination. Nothing happened. So it has to go into the sharps. Well, the medication went in. I'm a little lightheaded. I'm going to read it again for the second side. Band-Aid? Well, they said yes. Yes, Band-Aid. I'm just going to massage it around. They didn't tell me to, but I like to do it so that it's not sore tomorrow. And now I'm going to go back and do the other side. So I already know how to take off the cap. The part about that I don't understand is the coil. So I got the angle correct. I gently released the needle shield. You must press the plunger all the way down to make sure the full dose of medicine gets injected. If it's not fully pressed, the needle shield will not extend to cover the needle when it is removed. And you have to do that until the needle shield wings are pushed apart. So the plunger has to go down until there's a click. We're going into the next box. Box, papers, garbage, clips everywhere. I'm not gonna make Pinterest art from all of this. Just gonna breathe better. Hopefully. And they'll make me the poster child. Please no! Look how small this is. Alright. They said we're fine. No accessible tab for your paper. Yes, you have to find it from the edge. Angle for... Don't hold the wings, hold it at an angle, pull the cap. This time. I'll pinch and go. It went in faster. Okay, go the plunger in. It really is easier if you just go fast. This side hurts. So just gonna get the plunger. Please go until the end. I want the wings to spread apart. La la la, la la la. Go all the way inside. Plunge away. Plunge away, please pop your wings. There it is, the needle is now hiding inside. All right, please Google xolair, xolair. In January, they made the prefilled syringes available for home administration, which is amazing for antisocial people, homebound people, and people who have sensitivity to environmental scents. So in COVID, it was impossible to get these monthly injections, which were keeping me alive. And instead I had to start taking all these mast cell medications just for breathing, and I'm, struggling now with anaphylaxis, which I shouldn't have, and I never had before I stopped the xolair. So I needed to get back on it. Here we are. It's July. They came out with it in January. That's how long it takes for Medicaid patients to get this kind of treatment. And of course, CVS Pharmacy Specialty Department did not really know how to get a caregiver to come out and help with this. So I stabbed myself today, and you saw it here first. Okay, bye.